Welcome to my very first sewing vlog. So I've been wanting to sew. After seeing all of these like thrift flip videos, I'm like, you can make your clothes that easily. I mean, like, it looks hard, but easy at the same time because all these people are doing it. And I keep thinking about it and I keep thinking about it. And yesterday I went on a walk to go get a coffee and look at what I found on the side of the road. I'm taking this as my last sign to learn how to sew. I find thread on the side of the road like getting thrown away, and I only chose these ones. There were a bunch more, but I only chose these ones because the whole bag smelled like weed and short-haired dog, like very strongly. So right now I'm about to go to the thrift store and then pick out a fabric to turn into a piece of clothing. I have no vision in mind, nothing that I want to make in particular, but I do know I want to make some sort of top, a small project that is a top. I don't know what kind of top, but we're gonna see what the thrift store has to offer today. I'm so excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I am back from the thrift store. I'm kind of feeling unsure about what the things that I got. I put a lot of things back. I got a lot of things, but this is the main thing that I am going to sew. Well, it's the only thing that I bought to sew. I just thought it was crazy. I like the colors. It's really big. It's really stretchy. The sleeves are like really funky and layered, and I just thought this would be good because there's a lot of fabric to work with. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but moving on. Look at this jacket that I found. I thought it was so fun. I thought it was so fun. It was so cute. I looked at it and was like, holy crap. Look at this. I mean, I think it's a little too bright. Hold on. Look at the detailing on this. I thought it was so freaking cute. And this one isn't to sew, this one is just to like wear. I don't know. And then I bought Max a button-up shirt, white button-up shirt as requested, and now I have to sew. And now I'm like, maybe I should have got like a regular t-shirt like I'm seeing in the thrift flip videos, but I felt like something colorful and something, you know, really unique would be more interesting. Okay, first of all, I know I didn't wash it, but I'm going to try it on. I don't think there are any bugs in this. I feel like anything that's, I don't know, gonna harm me besides like filth. So I'm gonna try it on just to see what we're working with. Like, it's so big and stretchy and crazy that I don't even know how this is gonna fit me. Oh my God, okay. Wait, this is crazy. Oh my God. La 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 la. Okay, this is gonna be like quite the transformation that needs to happen because look at the sleeves. They're crazy, they're cute. First impression about this is that it feels crazy. Like, it's very stretchy at the neck. It kind of feels like weird at the armpits a little bit. And like the bottom is very like frumpy, like I'm wearing a curtain. And I love the color. I feel like the color is really fun on me. I really can't tell. I like the neckline. The neckline is cute. I like an open shoulder collarbone moment. Like, when I look at the shirt, right here, I'm feeling it, I'm digging it. But then when I back up, I'm like, guys, look at Max in the jacket.
You got sunglasses?
Somewhere. Oh my God.
How do you do? Smoke?
That jacket looks so swagalicious on you. Okay. I'm gonna sit on the floor with this, kind of lay it out, and I just watch a bunch of YouTube shorts, trying to figure out like where to cut and like, I don't know. But I had this laid out, and I was kind of thinking I want it to be like it's kind of easier if it's laid out because it's just one big blob. But I don't know if you can see. I made myself a chai right here with Trader Joe's concentrate. It was like $3. It's so good, so good. And it's honestly way, way, way better than the cafes that don't really make real chai. They just use like a concentrate like this. But at least with this, like, you can make it to your liking and not make it like too milky or too strong. And for our anniversary, Max got me a blender, but like, this is the blender cup. And you literally just like put it on top of the blender here, blend it. So like when I have my cute drinks, I'll make smoothies too, but when I have my cute drinks, I'll just like pulse the blender and have like a little crushed ice moment. It's fun. So here, where the sleeves cut off here, like you see this seam, this is what I want for the chest part, but I want it to kind of come closer a little bit like that and kind of have like a snatched moment at the waist here like this and then kind of have it like spring out like that. Ah, isn't that so cute? I think that's so freaking cute. Now ask me how I'm gonna do it. I have no freaking clue. Yeah, this literally feels like doing math without numbers, and like it feels like the most confusing thing ever. Oh, I kind of see the vision. Actually, I kind of don't. This is actually really confusing, and I think I should just start cutting. But I lost my scissors recently, my only pair of scissors, and the scissors that came with this house literally do not work. Like, they don't cut things. You guys ever had a pair of scissors that dull? So this is kind of looking crazy because in all these videos they have like these tools where they like kind of go like this, and it's like a wheel cutter on this like board with all of these like lines on it, and I don't have any of that. So I think scissors would be a good start, so I think I need to go look for them now. All right, now that the girl has found her scissors, I think I'm gonna start by cutting the sleeves off. I think that's a good thing, but what if it's not? As I'm trying to figure this out, I'm gonna share with you guys what really got my hopes up. So on the way to the thrift store, I get a call from my mom, and she asks me if I want to go to Amsterdam because her and my sister are going. Well, they're not going to Amsterdam, they're going to visit my family. You have to fly to Amsterdam to get there. And I couldn't go, and I already knew that. And they're going in 6 days, and my mom asks me if I want to go as well because they could get a free ticket. For some reason through her work, like a ticket was going to expire and nobody was going to use it. So I was like, oh my god, yes, I am going to go. Definitely want to go. Everybody around my mom is kind of telling her that, you know, the tickets are available for use, blah, 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 blah. But my mom told me not to get my hopes up because she does have to ask one more person that, you know, is gonna be able to actually confirm that. So I'm in the thrift store. My mom's like, get ready to send me your United mileage number or whatever. And I'm like, ready, and I'm thinking about, and I'm kind of like picking out clothes to go to the Netherlands. And I was just like really excited. But then my mom texts me and says that we can't use the tickets. And I was like, oh my god. I was so excited. But it would have been a 13-hour flight with a layover, but that would be the longest flight I've ever been on. I think the longest flight I've been on is like 8 hours. All right, both sleeves are off. And it looks like this right now. You see this seam right here? I think I want to cut this off for maybe the boob part, or maybe not. I could maybe bring it together like this and like sew it down this way, but I don't know how good sewing this like scrunchy part, it's like literally a scrunchie. I don't know how good that would look. This would be like a really good skirt if I had like a baby or something. This is the front side. I took some safety pins and I pinned that little circle right there because I thought it was cute. So it would be kind of like this. Like, that's cute. And then the rest of it, like, I only want this opening right here. And then the rest of it, I think I'm going to maybe cut underneath it or just sew this part closed. But the back side, I need to do something with this back side because right now it's all kind of just together. There's no hole for the head yet. The hole for the head would have to be like, oh wait, is that the hole for the head? Wait, hold on. Ew. Yeah, didn't wash this yet. Yeah, I just need somewhere for my arms to go right now. Okay, the more and more I'm near this, the more I'm realizing that it actually smells pretty bad. But I think whatever damage has been done has been done. I just had a moment of panic because I thought I messed up by cutting off the back, but like the front looks kind of perfect, so. And then the back is like way too big right here. Like, now the back falls like this, but the front, I'm loving the front. Okay, we may need like a spaghetti strap, or we can do like a reattachment of the sleeve. This dress, whatever this is, the shirt is inside out right now, so. I see my problem and I'm also seeing my solution. So, problem here is that, yes, the back is too big, but I want to have like a backless situation. Like, I don't want the fabric in the back to start like way up here. I want it to be down here, kind of like how it is right now. But this kind of like falls off the edge. Like, it's kind of weird that it's like this. So I think I need to cut the cups into like a shape. Now I see why people use an iron for this, because I folded down where I want to start sewing and I pinned it with some safety pins, and it took me so many tries because it's not flat, like it kept unfolding, but if I ironed it down then it would just be flat and I would just pin it. But I got this on the side of the road yesterday and I'm going to use this color to start sewing. Max and I just got back from going on a walk, and look at what we found on our walk. A chair. It's like actually a really nice chair from IKEA. Cups have been sewn together on the sides, and I'm going to put it not inside out now and see what it looks like. Oh, it looks like that. That's what it looks like. I did that. I sewed that. Oh my god, the cut job was so bad. I don't know if I showed you guys before, but the cut job was atrocious. Wait, what? Oh, this is the back. I was like, what is going on here? All of that work later, it still looks like this. And I thought I did something, but really, I just pinned it together. Okay, I just got really confused for a second because it wasn't the same shape as I originally intended it to be. And that's because I referred back to the pictures and it lost the scrunch here. It was like scrunched before, so it had more of that like triangle shape at the top when you bring it in. But now it's completely lost the scrunch that was right here and here. Now that this is detached, it looks weird. It looks really weird actually. But it looks like that. And it looks nothing like before. But we could sew it on together just like this. So we kind of have that shape back. I guess it's a little different, but... I did take a little bit of a break and I'm about to start sewing again. And now I'm like, this is kind of a vibe. Like the squared shoulders like this. I think I might be liking it better than like scrunching this part and turning it into a triangle. What do we think? I'm kind of actually feeling this neckline, but it would have to go all the way up here. And in that case, maybe it won't look as good. Actually, it does still look really good. But it could also be like a halter top moment, and I'm not really liking that as much. I like it like this, but like imagine my tank top wasn't here and it was like this. I like that. That's so cute. But I feel like I would need to run a string through here to make it like cinch kind of, and then have one of those like strings that come up here. I don't know how I managed to do this, but look, I broke the needle. That's one part. You see, I broke the needle 2 and 2. Good thing I have another one. I haven't really made any progress. I'm still trying to figure out the chest situation because I feel like that's the make or break of the top, is that section of it. It's still looking like this right now. And honestly, I don't like this because it's giving like nightgown, like this shape and the material. So now I'm taking a shirt that I like and I'm kind of gonna like cut around the shaping of it. This is a lot tighter, so I'm gonna not match the exact length and kind of just like go outside. I want it to be like come in and then go out. I tried to match the first piece up with the second piece, or and I really messed up. Like this isn't the same at all. Well, is it kind of close? Yeah. It's not that bad. And this shirt was honestly a really bad reference. I don't even know why I used it. So now we have this. I have cut the entire back part off just so like I can actually move forward. And I decided I'm definitely not gonna make it a dress. I'm gonna make it a shirt. And now I think it's time for me to cut off the back panel and sew the back together. I'm seeing why. It is so good to have a sewing machine because this is hard. This is hard to do with just my hands. We're officially in day 2 of sewing, learning how to sew. And as I get ready for the day today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my agenda. Also, like, look at my chair. I'm so excited about my chair. Every time I look over at it, I'm like, wow, it's huge. And I disinfected it last night, and I really didn't like the smell of the disinfectant. Like, it was just too strong. So I got the ick about sitting in it, but today I'm like, clean and it's mine and I'm happy about it. So this top that I'm working on, I just feel like I don't need to get it exactly how I'm envisioning it. Like, of course I want it to be perfect. Of course I want it to look like how I originally kind of like mapped it out and like scrunched it together, and I was like, wow, that's perfect. I want a top that looks exactly like this. And then like slowly it was just kind of falling apart. It was like, oh, I kind of messed that up. I don't think we can do that idea. And, you know, now it's just like kind of getting harder and harder to like make it that original functional piece that I had imagined. So I think what's on the agenda today is not to pressure myself, not to force myself to get it exactly how I had envisioned it, but I also don't want to take a super big shortcut and just make it a tube top. And I'm also realizing that the fabric that I chose is not nearly as flexible. It's not stretchy at all. So I'm a little worried. Like when I did the cutting yesterday, I was a little worried after that about like how I'm gonna get it over my head. It just kind of felt like this definitely can't be a snatch top because I don't know how I am possibly going to get in and out of it with a fabric that is so not stretchy at all. So since it is a brand new day, it's the morning time, I am going to spend all day doing this and I'm going to try to get a lot done. I was literally looking at Facebook Marketplace for sewing machines because I'm like, it is so worth it to learn how to use a sewing machine rather than just spending all this time hand sewing. Remember how the top part was like squared and low-key nightgowny? I folded them down into triangles on the inside and it's this shape now. Okay, I'm not going to talk too much because I'm in a flow right now. Girl, this sewing thing is pissing me off and there are like gnats that have hatched in my plant, so there are gnats everywhere and I just feel really pissed off. There's like thread and stuff all over my pants. This was completely my fault, but I'm still mad. So I started to sew the back panel onto here, but I was supposed to start sewing it onto this part. And I've just been doing this on the couch. I don't really have a place besides the floor to really just like lay this down and like do it perfectly. And like that would also be the pro of having a sewing machine, is like you kind of lay it down, and I've just been kind of putting it here and then just like sewing like on the couch. I feel like I did a good job, but it's still in the wrong spot and I have to undo all of my work and now I'm just like, ugh. So yesterday I just booked a flight to go home in May. It is February. No, it's March now. Yeah, it's March. And so in 2 months I'm going to be flying home back to New Jersey, and I'm going to actually stay there for 2 months because in May I'm going to my cousin's wedding, which is like, it's kind of weird not knowing your family, like only ever seeing your cousin when you were like really little and then like pulling up to their wedding like your family. I mean, like you are family, but it's kind of like, hello, people that we have no idea who you are besides like your name and we know that we're related. It's just like kind of funny. But I'm gonna go to their wedding, and then I just felt like it wasn't a good financial decision to book 2 flights because, okay, here's the thing. In June, we have like a beach house trip in New Jersey that we're doing. And I just felt like it didn't make sense to like go in May and then fly back to LA and then go in June and then fly back. Looking at the ticket prices, it was like $600 for a round trip. And I was like, what the heck? It's an entire day later, and that's how long it took me to build up the courage to tackle this project again. I actually started the day off by editing some YouTube shorts, like doing the short form content. And like in there I was talking about my sewing project, so now it makes me want to like continue the series. So we're back at square one in terms of the back panel. I actually took it off, which was like the hard part for me, honestly, was taking it off. I just had to get over my frustration, I guess. And now it's a new day and I am ready to take some more thread to sew it on the right way this time. I'm gonna try not to take any shortcuts and I'm gonna try to really take my time and be patient. So I finished sewing on the sides and I did it right. I'm gonna whisper because Max is in a meeting right now, but thank God I have a good microphone. So both sides are sewed on, but I'm gonna take a quick break because I feel like the next part is gonna be hard because look at the back. The back is like completely drooped down. It's too big on the back. It's not fitted at all. And I guess maybe we should try it over. I guess the next step would be like needing elastic to make the back more like scrunched or something. It looks super cute. This looks super cute, but like I have no idea what to do with the bag. Look at what I did. Look, I put elastic in the back. I looked up a YouTube video, thank God for YouTube, and I just took a darning needle and weaved it in between the elastic thread in between the stitches on the back on the inside, and that's how it created this. So now I can keep the same amount of fabric, but the back will be fine. See, now the back is like this. It doesn't droop down. It's definitely a lot more low back than I expected it to be. And also, like, there's a lot of side everything here. I think I need to, like, sew this more like this. But I'm thinking this can't sit right here, or else it's gonna be, like, too droopy here. And I think I want to, like, extend fabric around the neck here, and then have, like, either a self-tie or, like, a button close. Today's a new day, which means it's another day that I can be working on the sewing project, and I feel like I could do this. I feel like it's gonna turn out really good. Before, I was, like, frustrated, and it wasn't, yeah. But anyways, I'm going to the grocery store, and I'm gonna get some milk. And I'm wearing my new jacket, and I'm feeling like, can I tell you guys that I saw the weirdest freaking bug when I went to the bathroom at 4 a.m.? The weirdest bug, I'm telling you. Sat down on the toilet, and right in front of me, there's a wall, and then on the floor, I see, like, a little speck. I can't see anything without my glasses on. Don't worry, I have them with me. But I just see a little speck on the floor, among with, like, a couple other specks. I'm like, oh, it's just, like, dirt or whatever. But then I'm, like, focusing on it. I'm, like, looking at it. And then I slowly see it, like, swivel into the crack of the wall. It was really disturbing. I mean, it was, like, very, very little. It looked like a speck of freaking dust. But it did that. It freaking, like, squirmed into the wall. And it was, like, tiny. But it moved so suspiciously. I honestly would have felt better if it moved, like, into the wall. Like, turned around like a spider and was like, oh, I'm out of here. But it was like, it processed that the light was on for, like, 4 seconds. And then it was like, disappeared. Weird. I didn't like it. Never seen anything like it before. Anyways, let's go get some milk. Sometimes I have trouble turning this key. Okay. I don't know why it does that. It, like, gets stuck. Things I still need to do with this. Obviously, I need to have it hold up in some way. So I think I'm gonna do, like, the halter top attachment. I need some fabric for that. I decided that I'm not going to use this fabric to extend it. I really don't want it to be a dress, because I was thinking either way, this is, like, very low backed, that I feel like I wouldn't want it to be a dress. I really want this to be a shirt. I feel like if I have a dress this low backed, I want it to be a long dress, and I just don't think that these ruffles would look as good as they should at the very bottom of the dress. And also, there's not enough fabric to completely rotate around the dress, even if I cut these two in half. Like, this one's cut in half, this one's not, but even if I combine the two together, it still won't be enough to rotate around the dress. So I think I just want to play it safe and try not to be too complicated about it, and cut the shirt shorter, cut the shirt to length, use the remaining fabric to create some sort of, like, halter, and then figure it out from there. I feel like I keep looking at this like, it looks so good, I don't want to mess it up, and I just, like, have been procrastinating on it all day. Like, it's literally almost 3 p.m. right now. That's how long I've been procrastinating. I went to the grocery store, you guys, at, like, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Yeah, so. Okay. It's a couple hours later, and I took a break, and I didn't revisit it. I started this top part right here. Well, there's actually nothing sewed onto there right now. I started this, like, long string, sewing together this long string by, like, folding the ugly, uneven cuts into this. And that's kind of gonna, like, go off of the neck and then be like a self-tie. And I'm actually really excited about that, because after I put that on, after I am done sewing that and I sew it onto here, it's actually, guys, it's actually going to be a functional top. Like, I'm actually gonna be able to wear it after I put that on. It's not gonna be 100% done after that, but we're making good progress here, and I'm, like, super excited about that. Ooh, good morning. It's a Monday morning, and I think today might be the last and final day that we're working on the sewing project. I think I could finish it today. Like, if I really lock in, it's really not that much to do. It's just, like, annoying to do the hand sewing. My hair is looking crazy. I know. I'm gonna let it down. I'm gonna let it loose. And then we're gonna get into some sewing. I did my yoga. I'm feeling good. It's a nice day outside. It's gonna be like 74. And I think I'm gonna finish this top just in time for this crazy hot weather we're having here. We're gonna have weather like 90, 91, 95. That's a lot. That's a lot of heat because it's already hot. Like even 70-degree weather is hot. Like it's not the same as like 70-degree weather in New Jersey because it's dry. It's really dry heat. I have a feeling I'm gonna run into a couple problems today, but we're just gonna get it done. We're gonna get it out and over with. And then my next project will definitely have to like snatchify a shirt, like make a shirt snatched at the waist. Because this is a little bit too much for me without a sewing machine. Like I think I whatever. You might hear sounds in the background and it's just Max making music, but here is my progress. I know I showed you guys, it feels like I showed you guys 2 days ago because that's when the last time I filmed was, but as you know, we have, you know, the back elastic, and right now I'm working on this like strap thing that's gonna go like on the neck and around. I was gonna make it the full length of this, so it would literally like go all the way around, but I think I'm gonna make it a little bit shorter, like a lot shorter, honestly. I think this length is fine, like here to here around, because then it will still tie in the back. Like that's good, I think. Oh my god, guys, I have been having the worst, I was gonna say the best, the worst freaking allergy attacks in this house. Like it's no freaking joke, and it's only when I'm in this like living space. And I think it's because yesterday I like dusted or something. Like we were cleaning yesterday and like there is so much dust in this place, but I honestly don't know if that's the reason. Nah, I think it is the reason, because last time I cleaned, the same thing happened where I just got super irritated, like, but it lasted for a couple days. It wasn't just like when I was cleaning. So I find that part to be weird. And I was thinking like, maybe it's just like outdoor allergies. Like my nose is so sore from blowing my nose. It's not outdoor allergies because whenever I go outside, it's better. Whenever I go into the room, it's better. Whenever I go into the bathroom, I get a sense of relief for like 5 minutes. So today we're leaving the doors open all day, and this house is also really, really prone to bugs, so we're gonna have to deal with that. Last night we were up trying to kill a big nasty spider on the ceiling. I killed 4 spiders yesterday and 2 this morning. Like it's not even funny. We have traps around the house. The traps are catching the spiders. It's like, this is a really old house, and I think the problem with having the doors open all day is also that my screen door, I have 2 doors open right now, and both of the screen doors have a big space, one on the top and one on the bottom. So it's kind of like, why are you even a screen door if you're not gonna be? I'm gonna sew now. I'm gonna shut up and sew. I think it's at the length that I want it to be. Like I sewed all of this. Oh my god, I'm getting excited. And now I think I can cut this part off because then I sewed across this way. Wait, let me make sure I'm not cutting any seams. I'm kind of scared. Okay, I got it. Yeah, oh, it's secure. All right, so we have our tie that's complete. And now I am going to make sure it's even first, and then it's gonna go here, right here, and then I'm gonna hide it going across, and then it's gonna go on the other side like this, and then become just a tie. Guys, I would absolutely love it if it could be like this, but it's like there's nothing to hold it up right here. Okay, so I did this part. This part is completely done, like completely done. I attached it all through this side and it looks so good. Yeah, the bottom isn't looking so good. We got like all these uneven cuts, and like I don't want it to be a dress, I want it to be a shirt. So we're gonna cut it down and then we're gonna sew it at the bottom, and then I think we'll be done after that. I'm excited. I think she's done. And honestly, the side rests kind of like perfectly. I thought it was gonna be a little bit worse, but it's not. And also, Max thought this was a dress at first, and he was like, it's a little short. And I was like, that's a shirt. But I feel like I did take a bunch of length off, probably like 5 inches of length, and it's a little long for a shirt, but I feel like if I wear casual pants with this, I can just tuck it in easily. But then at the beach, guys, at the beach, I can just wear this top, bathing suit underneath, it's like a good cover up. Honestly, I didn't hem the bottom. I didn't. Don't tell anybody that I didn't hem the bottom. Can I take that shortcut? Can you guys just let me take that shortcut? Because I feel like if I go any longer, I'm gonna be mad and I'm gonna be uninspired. Before, and then this is the after. Beautiful. So this is the back. Added the elastic, the sleeves as the halter, a part of the extension of the sleeve as the self-tie in the back. I love it. Ugh, I'm like so happy and I'm like proud of myself for actually following through and making an entire functional Q-top without just like cutting the sides of an actual structured shirt and just thinning it out. Like I actually took fabric and turned it into a top and I'm feeling happy about it. Max is like, eat your food before it gets cold. Eat your food.
Because she was already complaining, alleging that I didn't heat up the food enough.
What are your thoughts on the top?
I think it's really cool. I think maybe it could be like shaped more, but I think it's really nice. It's a cool design. It's a nice color. Looks good on you. I think it's really cool that what you made it from.
The shaped how?
On the sides, under the armpits. I think it could be. There's a lot of room there, and I think that's the one area that I would.
Wait, is there a lot of room?
I don't think too much, but I do think it could be shaped a little more.
Oh, like here?
No.
Or
like right here. It just looks a little like there's. You know what I'm saying?
right here? Oh, just how like the fabric drapes down right here.
Yeah, it's a little wide. It doesn't do the figure as much justice as maybe like a shirt made from, I don't know.
What would you rate it out of 10? Let me rate it first. I would rate it probably a 5 out of 10, but 2 points added because it's my first project.
I was gonna say 6.5.
6.5?
Yeah.
Thank you. That's a good rating.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining me. Oh my god. You guys don't even know that I just I'm having allergies right before I'm filming this, but thank you guys for joining me in my journey of sewing this top. Like, I thought it was gonna go wrong so many times. I thought it was gonna go right so many times. This wasn't even the original vision, but I'm still happy about how it turned out. It's definitely not perfect at all. This isn't perfect. I didn't hem the bottom. That's not perfect, but for my very first project, I definitely had high expectations. No, wait, I meant the other way. I definitely had low expectations for my first project, and I exceeded them. I definitely exceeded my expectations for what I could do. The stitching I used, I just went like back and forth. So I heard that isn't secure at all, and you shouldn't do that because it's not gonna stay, but we're gonna see because I feel like I did it pretty securely. And I also want to say that I'm just gonna focus on crafting from now on. I'm gonna do another sewing project. I'm gonna do more crochet projects. I'm gonna try to learn how to knit this year, and I'm gonna take my time with it so I can actually really put my all into the enjoyment of crafting and documenting it for you guys. And that means that I'm probably not gonna get out a long form video every single week. I'm not gonna be like mass producing, throwing content at you guys, but I do have a second channel, and I have been posting on there a lot because it's a lot easier for me to, you know, put that type of content out. So if you guys want to see more lifestyle, behind the scenes videos and things of that nature, I have a second channel and I will link it down below. And let me know what you guys think I should do next. Should it be a crochet project? Should it be a sewing project? Do you guys have any tips for sewing? I don't know, but I had fun doing this. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. I figured that the end of this video would be the perfect time of the video to address the questions I've been getting. So a little over a month ago, a brand reached out to me to send me clothes, and I ended up loving them. And this isn't just a sponsored thing that I'm just saying for the sake of saying. Like, right before I moved, my sister told me that I dress like a grandma, and hopefully where I move will take the grandma-ness out of me. And I want to deeply thank Alfred Eden for saving the day for me. They have sent me the coolest matching sweat set in this perfect color blue. I was literally sitting at a restaurant and somebody at a light outside was like, rolling down their window and they said, "Excuse me, where did you get that?" And I'm like shouting across, mouthful of food, "Alfregated!" So it's not just something that looks good on the internet, it's something that I get compliments on over and over again out in real life. I'm wearing one of my jackets from them right now, and it just has like the perfect oversized drape without looking like I'm intentionally wearing a size large when I'm a size small. Same thing for the pants. I've never had a baggy pants that I actually liked, and these dark brown corduroy pants are so flattering on me. Like it's not even funny, guys. And I also got clothes from Alfred Gaden for Max too, and he has been wearing them religiously. I've never seen a pair of pants look better on him. So thank you, Alfred Gaden, for adding super nice pieces to my wardrobe, because everyone knows I need them, and I honestly hope you guys send me more.